Welcome to another test video, and today I've got 4 microphones. I'm using the Rode Podcast USB, the newer version, connected to the Action 5 Pro, but I want to try and connect the Fifine AM8, it's USB, try and connect that to the camera, and I've got the Fifine K688 with a bit of a battered wind guard, and the old A8, which has got the guard and the it's a bit dusty, and the RGB lights. So I want to test them through the Action 5 just to see if the audio is a bit different. I don't know. So anyway, so let's move this closer. So yeah, so this is a Rode Podcast USB. So this is the AM8. I've been looking at the volume. If I put it low, and if I put it 25%, 50%-ish, let's have a look. Yeah, 75%. It's just touching the a bit more. That's it. Bit less. That's it. It's going to the green. It's not going to the red. So what does this sound like? Does this sound okay? Does this sound better? Do not know until I've edited. So yeah, this is the AM8. Now just to throw in good measure, the DJI Mark 2, just so you know. So okay, so I'm gonna test these out. I don't know if 2 of these worked or not, but I'll let you know when I check it out. So I'll be back in a few seconds. So I've listened back on the recordings, and the Rode Podcast mic USB worked really well. No problem there at all. The AM8, there was a slight clicking sound in the background when you listen to yourself. It was like click, 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 click. So that was quite annoying, and that wouldn't make very good content, but it's good for the laptop, good for webcams and stuff, so it's good for that. The Fifine K688 and the no sound at all, nothing going through. When I plugged this in, the green bar appeared, then vanished. So it needs power rather than the power from the Action 5 wasn't powerful enough to run the microphone. So, but these other 2, for me, first place is definitely the DJI Mark 2, but that wasn't part of the test. That was just because I wanted to. But the Rode Podcast USB works perfect with this camera and with the Pocket 3, because I've used it on both, but yeah, so that was my verdict. So yeah, if you've got DJI Mark 2, stick with that. If you've got the Rode Podmic, I know you can't go around carrying this Podmic and vlogging with it, but indoors and stuff like that, these kind of chatty vlogs, instead of using a webcam, you can use the Action 5 plugged in USB, and it works perfect, as you can hear. So yeah, so that was a quick test. I hope you somehow enjoyed that. I just want to do something a bit different. I don't see people doing this, you see, not as I've seen anyway. So yeah, so thumbs up for the Rode Podcast mic USB, and definitely for the DJI Mark 2 works definitely anyway. So but yeah, just a quick thing I wanted to do, because I've got these microphones for ages. This is the one I use the most now. That was my favourite at the time. It's still damn good for webcams and laptop and stuff like that. So yeah.